What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? What up, Pineapple? Bad luck. Bro, huge bad luck. No. Nah, bro, you know I'm hoping. I know you're talking to Rune, but you know I'm hoping for the best today, man. Definitely hoping for a monster session. Dude, I did like the first true artifact cleanup. I didn't do it. I started the first true artifact cleanup I've ever started. Oh, it's so brutal. It is so brutal. 2.5 years of artifacts that I've just been shoving onto monsters in storage. And finally I was at a space on storage monsters and going one by one. Oh, it was so brutal. Literally all I got done was attack. Like just attack type. And that took me almost half a day. Man, we're going to put in like account services. We will never ever do artifact cleanup. That's... Just no circumstances. No, like I don't mind cleaning. I don't mind enchanting and cleaning up like you guys see me doing here. I don't like it, but I don't mind it. But actually cleaning up the old artifacts, oh, it just makes you want to cry, man. Like I just went defense. And just went one by one and looked at every artifact. Oh, it was brutal. So what up, Kyle? How you doing, man? By the way, guys, it was way overdue. Yeah, it's one thing, like I said, it's one thing to clean up inventory. It's another thing to clean up all the old stuff. And mine was particularly egregious because I have just not, like, everything that was keepable at the time. So I didn't have, like, really bad artifacts. I actually went through and did, like, I think I did an artifact cleanup once. But basically, I farmed mainly artifacts for the last year. And everything that was keepable at the time I kept, but I never cycled out as I got better stuff. Instead, I basically just threw all that stuff onto monsters in storage. What do I think of Lynette for a Special League Speed Lead? I'll be honest, I know Lynette got buffed a while back, and I don't remember the buff, so I don't know if she's viable or not. I think I need to go take a look at her kit, because it's an interesting question. I messed around with, what is it, the water... I messed around with the water puppeteer for a little while. I haven't done much Special League. I've done 10 wings. And it was like, I messed around with 3 different teams in those 10 wings. But there was all like super fast manual runes, right? So the... is this even a win? Yeah, this one's a win. This was one I was messing around with, was Water Puppeteer with like the Escher and the Mina. The Water Puppeteer really doesn't work. Like the whole concept I had of trying to use it with a turn 1 team doesn't really make enough sense because it doesn't quite give me enough cycling. Like 50% attack bar is not 100%. I know that'll shock most people, probably not, but it shocked me somehow. This Fang did freaking proc like every single turn though. I still won this, but man, this Fang was annoying. So this particular team, this was Water Puppeteer and I think Ethna on my best Swift. No, Water Puppeteer, yeah, Water Puppeteer and Ethna were on best Swift. Tableau was on the same build he's been on for a while, which is kind of a slower bio build. And then Escher and Mina are on my fastest Vio in this team. So I think Escher and Mina are both 300 Vio, but not necessarily with stats that make sense. I really built the whole team in about 4 seconds. Like not one month, I literally just slapped on fastest rune, click, 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 and I was done just to see how it would do. Anyway, you guys see how that goes. I wasn't super sold on the idea of running Water Puppeteer with fast units. I think Water Puppeteer needs to, which I kind of knew this already. I think Water Puppeteer kind of needs to be run with slower units, and you use him to get a turn with your slower units. So that's the Mina. Stats are kind of like so-so. And then that's the Escher, and again, the stats are like kind of so-so, but they're all both on Vio. So Vio broken, almost Vio will. Almost Vio will. I just didn't have a fast will slot 6. Actually, I think I did the Mina trying not to break... I think I tried not to break any rune sets with the Mina. So I could actually do... this. And then... we could actually even do the Mina like this. That's kind of respectable, right? Because that's on will also. So plus 190 via will, so 310 Mina on crit damage is not bad. Or I could do this. I think this build is slower. Wait, no, where's my fastest? That's 27, 27. So we'd go like speed over attack here. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not too bad either. So we could do something like that. Then she's even got crit rate, so if she misses a crit, or if they have debuffs. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to wind up breaking my box because I need to rebuild it, but I was trying not to break it too much while I was screwing around with those early teams. Alright, so the question was, what do I think of Lynette as a Special League speed lead? I think she probably does not do enough from what I remember, but it's very possible I missed something in her buff, so I do want to check. Let's see. Yeah, I still feel like she doesn't really do enough. 90 base speed against a 19% speed lead. She doesn't have strips. She doesn't do any kind of setup. I don't even remember what the buff was, but I think it was just damage. I think they just boosted her damage. What up, KY? Huge congrats on the G2, man. That's awesome, bro. Seriously, huge congrats. I did not get G2, believe it or not. I screwed around, and then I didn't do wings for the last 2 weeks, and then I was like, I got arrogant. I thought I could just like squeeze in on the final day. And the funny thing is, I actually was high enough to I actually would have had G2, but I thought the line was 10 points higher, and then I just started losing, and I finished just outside of G2. Go figure. So it was a mixture of just being busy, not having time to do wings, and being a little bit arrogant and thinking that I could just, you know, do it on the final day, and yeah, RNG or bad play or whatever will never get you. So, but I don't know. I wasn't super into it this season. I really need to do a full box rebuild before I can push again. Alright, so we are going to jump onto Pineappleboi's account and start the summons. Thoughts for viable Special League speed leads. Shimite is one of the most common ones you'll see. Gemini is a good one. For the most part, usually Shimite is probably under the sea. What do you mean by under the sea? Bro, I bet. Funny thing is, I'm almost positive my first ever G2 was also ranked 92. I did, bro, dude. I was really overdue for updating this. I finally added a 2-year, line onto it. Oh, rip. My bad. Oh, you know what? Interesting. So I think it actually, because I get the download from YouTube, like it's a manual cut and paste thing when I do the all-time donators. I think it may have actually split your donations. I think I need to manually make a change. I think I actually have to go manually change. I actually do this all in a spreadsheet. It's pathetic because YouTube doesn't give us tools. So literally what I do is I copy and paste from the YouTube website all of the different super chats I've had. Then I go in and I manually delete all the objects and hyperlinks, and then I update it manually for currency. It's a ton of manual stuff. It takes me about 35 minutes to do the whole process to figure out what the all-time donators are. But then I have a spreadsheet with just like all the lines of every super chat that has ever come on the channel. Wonder if I might have switched screens here too early. Let's go back to my screen for just a moment while I make sure that we're good to log in. Okay, cool. What up, Grin and Barrett? How you doing, man? You know what, bro? Yeah, we should include, yeah, Dean, I'm gonna figure out something. I'm gonna figure out something so that's included on there also. What up, Taylor? How you doing, man? All right, we logged into the wrong server. Or did we? I feel like we logged into the wrong server. Yeah, level 14, yeah, we did. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck today, bro. Huge, huge good luck. Can we get you a Nat 5 on your global server account? All right, I'm actually curious. Let's see if we can get you a Nat 5 on the global server account. We don't really care if this, yeah, we're gonna use the E key for this one. Dude, you want to hear something? You want to hear a rip? On XG, on my main account, the only two monsters I'm missing are Fire Puppeteer and Amber. So of course the alt summons Amber today. Undisputed, my initial impression is that the Wind one is not good enough. He's too slow. I feel like he's never going to get a turn. So I feel like the base speed on him just really holds him back. Laurel with the super chat says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year XG. This is my gift to you this Christmas. Go buy yourself your favorite flavor. Bro, Laurel, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And let's see. So I can guarantee you which flavor is going to get bought. There you go. Laurel dropping the Custard Monster Vanilla Christmas gift. Bro, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. The Ancient gave me Wind Puppeteer, and then I had... Dude, I literally summoned 1,600 scrolls, and I've gotten 3 Nat 5s on XG. But one of those 3 Nat 5s was actually the Water Puppeteer with no blessing. So it's kind of like, I don't think I'm actually that mad because... You know, it was the new monster, and it's like, the rest of it just would have been like dupes and stuff, and it's like really, you know, I kind of, like, the rates were terrible, so I could have gotten, I could have gotten a few LD3s. That's about it. Like if I had gotten 8 Nat 5s, which is what I was supposed to get, I would have just gotten 24 LD scrolls. It would have all been LD3s. Instead, I got 6 LD scrolls, but I did get the Water Puppeteer, and then I got the win from the pack. So, yeah, I'm just missing Fire Puppeteer, and I'm still missing Amber. I wanted Amber from the Ancient Trans Scroll with a freaking blessing, and I got neither. But is what it is. We're down to 2. I really want Amber, man. I think Amber is a really strong monster and would be a lot of fun. Oh, we also have to give. Okay, guys, here we go. So 375 points, that is for Laurel's Super Chat, which also gives everybody a little bit of points for the betting. So I did just open up betting on the summons, guys. You might want to get your first bet in quick because we're going to be opening up on the Ancient Trans Scroll today since we do have the blessing. We're going to do the Ancient Trans Scroll first. Actually, bro, this is kind of rough. You know what? We are going to be doing a lot of the big scrolls early, guys. I'm sorry, but we kind of need to do things in a certain order. We have to do the legendary all attributes first because they're not blessing eligible. Then we have to go through and do the SWC scrolls. Actually, we don't have to do those. No, we can save the SWCs for last. We have to do the legendary all attributes first. In case we pop an Nat 5 that's new, it would reduce the Ancient Trans. The SWC scrolls, it's kind of the same before or after, I think. So yeah, we're going to do Legendary All Attribute, then we're going to do Ancient Trans, then we're going to move into kind of normal summoning progression. Alright, Pineappleboi, bro. Or Pineapple Lord. Pineappleboi in Discord, but Lord of YouTube. Bro, man, thank you very much for asking me to do your summons. Huge good luck today. I have got to turn the heat down. This is like sapping my energy. It's cold for the West Coast. It is not cold for being on the East Coast, but it's cold for the West Coast, and I don't have central heat. I just have like a mini split. But the thing is, my mini split is in Celsius, which for like half of you guys, you're all used to Celsius. But those of us who are used to Fahrenheit, 1 degree differences in Fahrenheit is like a 3 degree difference in Celsius. So it's like I'm always going up and down on the heat. Anyway. Oh, bro. I hope so, man. I hope so. Here it comes, man. Straight max. All right, we got to do the legendary all attributes first. Let's start off one time, Gianna. Good luck, bro. Good luck, man. One time. Ooh, dark? Nah, water. Okay. All right. Come on, baby. We need 1 LD5. That wouldn't have even... All right. All right, we'll take the light version of the Horus right there. Light version of the Horus will work. All right, let's actually get some farming started here. Let's get a little bit of farming started. Or not. Maybe we don't really want to farm. Farming's overrated. I'll find it eventually. That's what she said. Here it is. Yeah, Sam, I kind of agree with that assessment, bro. I kind of agree with that assessment. Alright. We're going to spam the unknowns just a little bit. Because it started off kind of rough. I mean, it's really early. But we're going to spam the unknowns. We'll get a couple of sparks out of these. And then we'll see if the... wow, look at that. Straight 1 stars on that last one. Yeah, let's spam all this 1-star crap out of the way. Okay, we're going to destroy your island. We're going to take all the things we need. We're going to destroy your island completely. We're going to take all the things we need and we're going to put them together. Where? Ah, there it is. Okay. Sam, so looks like we might have enough people to do it. It's on my list to get it prepared. I've got Laura's daughter is here until the 29th, and then after the 29th, I'm going to try and start putting it together, but I think we'll probably be looking at about the early March. I think we're looking at like maybe the second week of March. Most people wanted better weather. And Laura and I are going to be getting married in April, so I need a little bit of distance between the two. So early to mid-March is probably the most likely time. All right, can we come back with a Fire Rock Sasha? All right, last try. Ooh, come on. This is it. This is it. I feel it. I feel it, baby. I mean, I did say, I mean, yeah. Okay. I was hoping for something maybe a little bit better, but if it's new, it's good because it thins the pool out from the ancient scroll. It's new. Okay, there we go. That's one less thing. He's actually not bad. He's actually not bad. I've never figured out where to use him. Honestly, the only reason for my reaction there is because I swear I thought I saw Gurkha. I really thought I saw Dark for a moment. And so I was like getting ready to freak out over Gurkha, and then I saw he was like Water Bison, and I was like, kind of threw me off. But, all right. The good news is nobody bet on water, so I saved lots of points. And we're going to reopen betting. All right, bro. So that actually wasn't bad. We got, we managed to get, like 1 out of 6 is honestly like a solid rate. Let's see. I want to thin out. Yeah, it's there. All right, bro, so that's a solid start, man. That's a solid start. We'll take that. Let's figure out, we didn't figure out the overall rates, by the way. So with the 6 plus 9 is 15. So that was 1 nat 5 from there. That is what? 13, 43. So 3 LD sparks. So 3 LD sparks. And then we had 1 nat 5. This is 67, 84. 465. So that's 2. And then 1 from the ancient. So 4 nat 5. So our overall rates for today should be 3 LD sparks, 4 nat 5s. We got our first nat 5. Here it comes for the second nat 5, guys. This one's the guaranteed everybody's bet and win. Before I go, let's just take a quick moment to torture you guys, but also I want to come back up and see what did we say the most wanted was. Most wanted was any LD5. And then we have Juno, Molong, Bulwark, Abelio, Nana, Dominic. Juno, Molong, Bulwark, Abelio, Nana, Dominic. Basically what's in the SWC. This is what we're looking for. Bro, one time. Good luck popping the big boy right now. Let's see. Nobody on the list. They're not bad units. Neither of them is a bad unit. I would have loved to have gotten one off the list, but neither of them is actually a bad unit. Hey, no worries, bro. No worries. You actually happen to be the only person who got that one, too. Everybody else bet wind. All right, bro. I would say there are some occasional defenses that come up. You know what? Because we did the service, do we have a roadmap? Yeah, so I would say for siege offense, I would go Veligul. For RTA, I would probably go Yogan. For siege defense, I would go Yogan. But the thing is, like, RTA is mostly good for certain turn 1 RTA teams. Okay, perfect. Let me just take a quick look here. That's the best way to do it. Let me see what you needed. If the spreadsheet will open. There we go. I think I would go Veligul. Yeah, I think I would go Veligul. Like looking at your RTA box, the Yogun is not gonna fit into a whole lot of your drafts, and Veligul can be run on a Nemesis build. I've actually run into some really annoying Nemesis Veliguls in RTA. And then, of course, the Veligul is going to be usable for siege offense as well. Yogun's not really usable for siege offense. So I think if you're talking about a monster that's going to be like a niche pick in RTA either way, take the one that gives you the siege offense ability as well. So, all right, bro. Veligul's a win. Like, he's not off the most wanted list. He's definitely a win, though. Still a really strong monster. And then from there... All right, now before you guys freak out, I am warning everybody, in particular Kyle, I am warning you. We do have a Nat 4 blessing, so this first spark that we're about to pop, this is going to be Nat 4. Hopefully not. I mean, hopefully it's going to be Nat 5, but yeah, the next Nat 4, there it is. We'll take the new monster, Black T-Bunny. Now we don't have a blessing at all, so we're not gonna get any advance notice. But hopefully we are just gonna pull a Dominic straight out of the blue. These are Pineapple Lord's summons, and sorry for the typing, guys. I'm just getting some instructions. Evil Jerome. So I have tested Water Puppeteer a couple of times, but I haven't done a lot of testing with him. So far, I haven't found anything that I really like. I still think he has a good kit. I think my early testing was just a bad vision. So basically, my early testing, what I tried him with was stuff like Ethna. My thought was Ethna over cycles, and then like I was thinking I could go Ethna skill 2 into skill 3 and then give her 50% attack bar boost with the Puppeteer and get another skill 3 right away. And that in theory sounds OP, but in practice the 50% attack bar was not enough to get her to overcycle. So it didn't work out. And then I tried a couple of things with just like really fast monsters with attack buffers. Sorry, with speed buff, and just tried to get some overcycling. That didn't quite work out either. I just had trouble getting all the different roles into the team that I needed. Now, when I say I had trouble, that deserves huge air quotes. I spent about 15 minutes. That was it. Like, I legit spent 15 minutes messing with it last night. I just haven't really had the time. With it being the holidays, I just haven't had the time for anything. So I'm hoping that sometime this week I will get the time to sit down, and that's one of the reasons why I said we might do some weird Special League stuff on stream today, is just because that gives me a chance to actually sit down and try and mess around with a few teams. So you'll probably see me test the Water Puppeteer a little bit for 20 star after we're done with the summons. All right, so the spark rate has not been terrible. That's been good. There you go. The Nat 5s we could use. I mean, we could use as many Nat 5s as the game will give us. That's the real number. We're looking for as many Nat 5s as Calm to Us will give us, but at a minimum we need 4. We've gotten 2 so far. Ideally, we'll get 4 new ones. Yeah, but the spark color is always green, bro. I'm not gonna fall for that. I mean, Silent Bill, the statement there is he got a beta and he was doing stupid stuff. The natural conclusion to that sentence is he drafted beta. Because that qualifies as stupid stuff right there. Just drafting beta qualifies as stupid stuff. I know, Kyle, I'm just messing with you. I couldn't keep up with the betting, bro. I couldn't keep up with it. What up, Jose? How you doing? What up, CB? How you doing, man? I'll tell you what, Kyle. I'm going to give you a one-off. I'm going to give you a one-off right now. 5,000 points, even money. You get it one time and one time only. If you want it, give me the first spark in the next summon 10. I'll take that bet 0 to mean nothing. I'll take that to mean you don't. Oh, okay, he's saying fire. All right, 5,000 points. If it's fire, even money. And if it's not, I take the 5,000 points. Yeah, 0's fire. 0's fire. Pineapple Lord Sky, he's actually at work, so he just muted back out. He was in chat earlier. What up, Sky? How are you doing today? Merry Christmas, Sky. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. Or happy holidays. We actually... Oh, are you kidding me? No way, bro! No. All right, I want double... No, I'm just playing. Bro, it even gave it to you twice. All right. All right, there you go, bro. Just came back from 3 months off and pulled Light Striker. Jose, Light Striker just got... Bro! Booyah! Okay. That, I cannot remember if it's a dupe, but that is one way or another, that is a Nav 5. I feel like that is actually a dupe. I feel like that's actually... No, it's not 5K per bet, Silent Bill. It was... Oh, but he does get paid on the Nat 5 bet. Does actually get paid on... Man, you're cleaning up on this one, bro. You're cleaning up a little too much on this one. Alright, so we got a Daphnis. I feel like this might actually be a dupe. I have a feeling this is a dupe. Which is fine because it's still... We're doing really good on the rates right now. Yep, that was a dupe. Okay. So, we are doing blessings with the dupes. We'll go ahead and craft the Daphnis. We're doing good, though, as far as... that's our third Nav 5. Almost bought an LD scroll. Like, my muscle memory is going to get me in trouble one of these days on stream. What up, Ampy? How you doing, man? Yeah, my muscle memory is seriously going to get me in trouble on stream one of these days. So, Sky, I am going to transfer the points over when we go over to Twitch. I'm not going to transfer over, so I'm probably just going to transfer over people who have 1,000 points or more because it has to be done manually. Like, the bot has no way to know which person on YouTube is the same person on Twitch. So I'm literally going to have to type everybody into a spreadsheet. and then just add the points manually on Twitch. It's a process. It's a process. But I'm not looking to let's just say it this way, I'm not looking to screw anybody over. Like, for people who have been hanging out on stream for a long time and have saved up points, and definitely I don't want to take anybody's points away. So for people with less than 1,000 points, I figure a lot of times that can be earned on one stream. Probably won't do. I probably won't do under 1,000, but I'll probably do everybody over 1,000. All right, sparks are still looking pretty solid, man. We're popping off like 2 sparks out of every 10. We've got 3 now. I mean, I'm saying 3 nat 5s. One of them was obviously the ancient trans scroll, but still 3 nat 5s. One of them was new. Besides, well, 2, the ancient trans scroll. Oh, Jose, yeah, sorry about that, man. So Light Striker just got a buff. He got the same buff as Moore, basically. So the skill 2 gets more attack bar absorb. Bro! The game really wants him to have Yogun, doesn't it? But the thing is, I feel like Minato's the better pick. I would probably go Minato here. Because I'm still not sure that Yogun fits your team that well. Minato's actually not a terrible monster. I mean, he's a worse Douglas. He's a much worse Douglas, but situationally, he can be pretty decent. And I feel like he has a much clearer use case for you. All right, so Pineapple says pick for him. I just feel it's Minato. I mean, Yogun has some really cool stuff. Jose, I'm gonna keep trying to answer your question over and over because every time I talk about Light Striker, we pull a nat 5. So I hope I'm just answering your question for the next hour. All right, so 8 Voices did not bet on either element, so it doesn't really matter. But he's like edging me towards Minato, so I had to check the points. But yeah, so guys, it just so happens I know Pineappleboi's RTA team. Minato would give him some decent use in the RTA team. The Yogun doesn't really fit because he doesn't have other art masters. Like, Yogun mostly works best if you have like Chung and then like one of the really elite LD5s. He's great with, like, for example, Kitan Deshang. He's great with a lot of stuff like that. Needing a stripper and needing Yogun are different things because Yogun doesn't have attack bar manipulation. Most people, and he does have Chi. Most people who need a stripper, air quotes, Yogun would be pretty low on their list. Yogun is a monster that synergizes with multiple strippers. So I just gotta go Minato. If it was given to me, I was told to pick, I gotta go Minato. For his account. There are other accounts where I would pick Yogun. Like, there are some accounts where I would pick Yogun, honestly. If you have Chung Peng and Heigang and you have really fast to spare and you play turn 1.5 or turn 1 CC, then I would take the Yogun for you. But when you don't do that, or if you have Kitan Deshang or some of those other LD5s, then I would take the Yogun for you. But when you have the type of box that Pineapple Lord does, then I would take the Minato. It's one of those ones that honestly could go either way, but I don't think you're losing either way because they're both good and usable monsters. Yeah, absolutely, bro. That was number 3. So our overall over-under was 4. And, oh, wait, no, that was 4. Wait, we hit rates already. What am I talking about? We hit rates already. Yeah, so we got 3 new ones. Because we got the water, we got the water bison, we got the ancient trans scroll, and we got the Minato. So yeah, we hit 3 new ones with 4, and we already hit rates, and we're free rolling now. Sky, you pick if they're cute. Is that why you have all the desert queens? I'm just I feel like I'm learning something new about you here. Alright, so nobody wins that one. We're going to go ahead and reset. The only bet was actually wins, so the blessing didn't affect anything either way. Oh yeah, so Light Striker, thank you for the reminder. Okay, Jose, hopefully you're still around. So the Light Striker got the same buff as Moore, which is, you know, he's got, the Light Striker basically has skill 2 strip into attack bar absorb, and then his skill 3 is just a huge damage skill. But the thing is that Moore buff, which went to the Light Striker as well, now allows him to fully cycle all the way back. Sometimes, you know, because it's random. But it gives him more ability to cycle all the way back, and then they've also buffed the damage on his skill 3. So from the people I know who have Light Striker, I saw some early tests. I don't know what their final conclusions were, but I think most agreed that he was at least viable. I don't know how many are building their teams around him, but it seems like he is finally going to have like a place somewhere. I don't know if he's going to be super meta, if he's going to be moderately meta, if he's just going to be niche, but it seems like he does have a place now. Where for a long time he just didn't have a place at all. He just really wasn't usable. I think it would work with Jaeger at all. Jaeger doesn't generally play with a strip type unit, and he doesn't generally play with AoE damage, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know if that would be the best fit, considering... Like, usually with Jaeger, you play kind of like a Protect the Monster style where you're going to run Nana and then you're going to run a lot of stuff that makes it really hard for them to kill the Jaeger. And you just try and keep the Jaeger alive while he gets stronger and stronger. Whereas with Light Striker, for the most part, you're going to be playing kind of like a strip CC or strip high damage, like a kind of a YOLO team. They're just totally opposite fights. I think maybe you could use one of them early in the draft and the other as a pivot in some situations, but I just unfortunately don't think you're going to get a lot of synergy between the two. And if you try and force them in together, you're going to give yourself a disadvantage. Sky, so considering, I mean, Sky, I forgot. You got Isis and you have the Nephthys, right? So you have all 5 Desert Queens. Okay. Bro! It happened again! And again and again! Man, that's already 5, bro! Huge congratulations! Huge congratulations. Was she new? I feel like she might be new. I don't remember. Oh, okay, she's a dupe. Okay. That's alright, it gave us a blessing. Considering we're free rolling at this point, blessings aren't bad. That was fire. No, that was fire. It was a dupe. It does kind of look like wind, doesn't it? But it is fire. Yeah. But I mean, still, like I said, we're ahead. We're free rolling at this point. So the rates were 4, we already pulled 5. I mean, Kaio, didn't you get paid 5,000 points a few minutes ago? I think you got paid. I think you got paid pretty handsomely. I gave you a 5,000 point bet. You know what? Here, we're counting down the days on YouTube. Let's up the ante a little bit. I'll let you guys go 4,000 a bet here. All right, can we clock out with just 2 more Nat 5s? We'll just try and double the rates. I think that's fair. Just 2 more Nat 5s. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I will still be doing videos. That's a big part of the reason for going to Twitch, is so that I can start to do more videos and not get messed up in the algorithm. So please do remember, smash the like and the subscribe buttons, and then please do subscribe on Twitch. I've got the link in the description. Got the link in the channel description, so please make sure you follow on Twitch as well. Are they disabled right Right now, I might have disabled them once for... No, boss battle is still there. Yeah, boss is still there. Yeah, boss battle is like FFA. It has a minimum. It has a minimum number of players. Bro, Pineapple Lord, do you remember at the start of the stream I was like, man, I summoned 1,600 scrolls on my account and I got 3 Nat 5s? Well, now we know why. You stole them all, bro. You stole all my Nat 5s. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What up, Albert? How you doing, man? Alright, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. When I start the next Summon 10, we're gonna take a quick restroom break and then we'll be right back. Alright, does anybody have more questions about Light Striker? I feel like we need more questions about the Light Striker, guys. Can I lower the number of players required for boss battle? I might be able to. I have to do it 1 by 1. I'd have to lower it 1 by 1. Okay. Do I run Lucas for the water boss slime? You know, we only ever have fire boss, I think. We only ever have fire boss. But yeah, I would run Lucas for all of them. I mean, he'd be good on all of them. What up, Knight? How you doing, man? Alright, I want to see this final blessing plot. I want to see this not final. Hopefully, well, yeah, hopefully final, no more dupes. But I want to see this blessing pop. I believe he's on Vio. I will show you the stats when I switch back over to my account, but I believe he's on Vio. So, Anga, I believe the Water Puppeteer is going to be a good unit. I haven't found, I actually did pull the Water Puppeteer. I haven't gotten a chance to do much testing with it yet. So, I'm not sure what the best pairings are, but I do believe it's going to be a good unit. I think anybody who's got Gianna, I do think Water Puppeteer Gianna is going to be pretty busted. Sky, you can use the command. It's just !give. Yeah, Yeah, so think about it. Because the Water Puppeteer is like a Sekhmet base speed, right? So you put your fastest Swift on the Puppeteer. Think about the things that make Sekhmet good. Sekhmet has the ability to disable an opponent unit, and Sekhmet has the ability to basically mess up the opponent's turns with like glancing and stuff, right? There's more that makes Sekhmet good, but just on like a basic high level, you have the ability to outspeed your opponent and then disable them when the opponent is trying to contest speed, and then you have the ability to screw with their team. What does the Water Puppeteer do? He can boost Gianna to disable the entire opponent's team instead of just disabling one. So he basically allows you to take Gianna off Swift, put Gianna onto Vio, which for most people is going to be a higher quality build. It's going to give Gianna more cycling, and then you still get that turn one contest. And then obviously you have to have a second unit that's going to do something along the lines of messing with the opponent's team to go with that draft. Since I don't have Gianna, I don't know what that second unit is, but I know there's plenty of them that do that. So for example, you could have a core of Gianna, Water Puppeteer, Wind Robo, and then 2 speed leads, and you're, something like an Oliver, and then another speed lead that's just a little bit of more general toxicity, because the Water Puppeteer protects you against, you get the Water Puppeteer and the Wind Robo both on Swift. Well, there you go, Maxi plus Oliver. Yeah, that right there. Bro, that actually, no, that doesn't work. It would have to be Maxi plus more, I think, because you need a second strip. So Gianna's 1 strip, but the Water Puppeteer doesn't strip. So it'd have to be Maxi plus more. I'd do, wait, no, you have Wind Robo. Never mind. Yeah, Gianna Robo, yeah. Yeah, it's weird because I'm just talking out loud. So yeah, you get Gianna, but actually I wonder if Oliver is the way to go. Well, so that would be your pivot. So you would do Maxi, Gianna, Water Puppeteer, Wind Robo, Gianna, obviously. But then if one of those gets stolen, most likely the Wind Robo, then you would sub in the more, which would also allow you to flex off the Oliver. And if the Oliver gets stolen, you would sub in the more as well. Yeah, that actually does sound like a straight auto into G3. Not gonna lie, man. That really does sound like a straight auto into G3. You've got so much CC. Dude, that's disgusting. Yeah. The only thing you'll probably struggle with is Tetra being a force ban, because Tetra counters practically everything on that team. So the thing with Yogun is that he's normally not a primary part of your team. He's there more to counter the things that counter multi-AoEs. So you use him to counter Vertihile, you use him to counter Antares, you use him to a lesser extent to counter Tetra or Molly. And so Yogun tends to be a monster that you use to counter the monsters that are countering turn 1. So he pairs in with turn 1, but you don't usually build a team around him. You usually use him to counter the counters to a turn 1 team. So he's a flex pick, he's a pivot pick, but he's usually not a first pick. Yeah, Juno and Tetra, Veramos as well, Josephine to a lesser extent. So you obviously will need some pivots out of there. But as far as a core, I mean, it's a disgusting core. I forgot you pulled the max. Yeah, I'll take the Kyle out. Who do you want me to put in? Just skill ups, I assume, right? Robos and Onimushas, okay. One time? Actually, I would have seen the stutter. I almost summoned right there. Alright, so we got about 60 scrolls left to pop the final blessing. Then we still have the 7 legends as well. But 6... Oh, yeah. Dude, I saw the 5 stars and then I half flipped and then I realized we had a blessing because I was like literally talking about it in the moment and I was like, oh, it's fake. It's fodder. It's fodder for one of the new nat 5s. That's what it is. It's a Veligil fodder. Actually, Minato. I would build Minato before Veligil. But yeah, I think the water puppeteer is going to be interesting for a lot of different teams. I think he could be really toxic with Dominic, for example. So just as another example of where I see him being possibly useful, Dominic, we all say Dominic with 1 proc, he can kill a lot of stuff. And it's true, but with no procs, Dominic can kill a lot of squishy turn 1 stuff. So if you were to bring in Dominic Water Puppeteer, and then I'm assuming in that case you probably have a segment as well, so that you're forcing them to choose between 2 different, tough bands. But you could actually use the Water Puppeteer to boost the Dominic, who maybe without a proc can actually get a kill on turn 1, but even if he doesn't get the kill, so imagine like you're contesting Swift Robo. Dominic has the attack bar absorb, which can totally screw up the opponent's turn order. So a lot of times, like when I bring in Sekhmet, I ban the, when I bring in Sekhmet, I reset the Wind Robo. But you would do just about as much damage by simply absorbing its attack bar with a Dominic. Yeah, that changes when you get up a little bit and up a little bit higher and people understand that what they need to ban. But yeah, I think the Puppeteer, he has a really interesting kit. I know he's gonna fit somewhere. How good he's gonna be? Is he gonna be S tier, double S tier? I mean, he's not gonna be higher than that, but S or double S tier, I think he's gonna slot in one of those. We need to play him a little bit and we'll figure it out. But I mean, I think he's got a lot of interesting pairings. The one pairing that I really was not that interested in was him with Swift Ethna. I tried that out and was not impressed, but I think him with a Vio Ethna could be really good. I also think him with Kraka could be really interesting. I mean, that's LD5, but I've got her. Because you think about... Yeah, he's going to be meta. He's going to be meta. Not all meta units are OP units, though. For example, Masha is at best S tier, but probably more like A+ tier. She's meta because she plays in this meta. But she doesn't define the meta. The meta defines Masha being used. It's actually kind of the opposite. Like Masha, with her exact kit as it is, would not have been very good in a lot of other metas. And her win rate, which is like 49.5%, shows that she's just not great, but she's kind of necessary because her kit is kind of necessary for the current meta. And as a result, people put better runes on her, so then they draft her more, and so on. Verdict on Wind Puppet, I mean, there's probably no verdicts on any of the new units yet, but the early expectation is that the Wind Puppet's base speed is going to keep him from being any good. I would say he's just like, think of Zen. Like, they boosted Zen a couple of times. The second time they buffed him, I actually even got trolled into deviling him. He's just not good enough, man. And he's got a higher base speed than the Wind Puppet. So I don't think the Wind Puppet's there. He could be an interesting 5th pick in certain matches. But as long as Oliver still exists, even this last nerf, which you do feel the difference, but it didn't really drive him out of the meta, maybe slowed him down a little bit. As long as Oliver exists, the meta is going to remain very heavily focused on who takes first turn. And as long as we're focused on who takes first turn, it's still going to remain a lot of CC units, a lot of strip, a lot of reset. And in those cases, a monster that's basically a stripper with 100 base speed is not going to be able to play. Now, could he play in a future meta? Absolutely. But he doesn't play in the current meta. That's the thing. Because he does have an interesting kit. But his kit doesn't make sense in a meta that's all about who takes first turn. Alright, we've got 7 scrolls left. Now, we did beat raids. But we want to beat raids by 1 more. We have a blessing. We need to pop the blessing. Come on, come to us one more time, baby. What up, Wojo? Also, how you doing, man? All right, come on, come to us. Pop this last blessing. You know what? I might need to spam. I'm gonna go back and spam some. We're gonna spam some more unknown scrolls. That actually worked really well the first time. We pulled that water bison really quick. Let's go ahead and spam the unknown scrolls. I bet you Lexi is interesting in this special league, yeah. Yep, still good for Thursday, bro. We're still good. I appreciate you being flexible on that. Victor, you're going to need something to go with him because he doesn't do any attack bar manipulation. So he has a crazy high base speed. I mean, he does do targeting manipulation, but the targeting manipulation doesn't really do anything in a strip versus strip contest. So if you don't take the more, they take the more. If you don't take the chung, they take the chung. And if they have more in chung, then your Mookwool turns into a dead pick. Huge congrats on pulling the Mookwool. But yeah, he's going to need to usually be played with a couple of other meta strippers, partly just to make sure the other team can't get those strippers away from you. And I don't have Mookwool. I believe Varmo does. I haven't seen him on today's stream. I'm not sure if anybody else on stream has Mookwool. So if anybody wants to give any thoughts on how you would use him, because I'm not huge on him. I've never had any trouble when I've faced him. But I know he does get used. Like, he's not a bad unit at all. He's not one of the top LD5s, but he does get used. He's not a bad unit. I just don't have a lot of experience with him. Yeah, that's the Dark Art Master. Yeah, he puts threat state on somebody. And then he does multi-turn immunity. They just added a turn to his immunity. Alright, let's see if the unknown's kinky or like a galleon. Yeah, I know he's got some really interesting, so I'm talking RTA, but he does have some really interesting siege offense uses. Mookwool needed more of a buff even before. Oh, bro. We, like, started so freaking strong. I mean, we still overperformed. We still got one more nat 5 than expected. You still have a blessing set up for the next time, but I really thought we were going to pop that last blessing. We started off so strong, and then it just slowed down. Oh, wait a second. You know what? Hang on, we're not done. We have like 60 more scrolls, don't we? Or no, like 40 more. Yeah, we have like 40 more scrolls here. That's what it was. Com2us just wanted it to be a consolation prize. Bro, congrats on the Dom, Ronan. Huge congrats, man. Yeah, Lima would work, man. I'll be honest. I really struggle to find uses for Lima in RTA lately. She's not bad, but I struggle to get her into almost. I struggled at the end of last season. I struggled to draft her like at all, and it felt like every time I drafted her, she was forced. But for RTA, for Siege, she's still an amazing unit. Bro, congrats, man. Huge congrats. LD5 from Temple of Wishes. Huge congrats. We were talking about Light Striker earlier, too. He is definitely a usable unit now. There it is! There it is! Bro, I know where we're going on this one. I told you, Come To Us just wanted it to be a consolation prize. That one's solid too. That fits perfect. Every time, you know what? I was thinking it too. As he said it, I was thinking it. As he said it, I was thinking it. It's a good thing you tried to overbet. It's a good thing you tried to overbet. Bro, 2 new Slayers too. So 2 of the new units were both Slayers. Huge congrats, man. That's all. All right, so now I feel good. Now I feel good. We crushed the rates. Absolutely crushed the rates, man. 6.5 5s. I thought that was going to be 7. I really did think that was going to be an... I was like, oh, we're going to get 7.5 5s. Yeah, this was solid, man. This one was solid. We're not done yet either, so we still got the LDs. Oh, number 7 right here? Oh, okay, not quite. But we still got chances. We still got chances. I actually pulled my first ever Nat 5 from Temple of Wishes a few weeks ago, but it was Claire, and it says, you got Battle Angel. And I'm like, oh! And then it was Claire. It was a dupe Claire. But it was still a Nat 5 from Temple of Wishes. I've never even gotten that before. Oops, that just messed up my perfect 10s. Ciara, Gianna, Raugverd, Ikaru. I was actually thinking I might just run a Swift team Special League this time. I've actually gotten 1 or 2 LD4s from the Temple of Wishes, but they were both like really bad ones. I remember specifically I got the Light Doll Seam. I don't remember what the other one was. I do not, Taylor. I know some people do. I don't know that there's really... I don't know where I would use her. I've never actually sat down and looked at her, but sometimes there are like some niche counters that can make sense in some boxes that don't make sense in others. I struggle to create a balanced draft. Like, some of those weird niche picks, they make the most sense when you're running more Chung on your early picks, which I don't, obviously. How do you use Lima and Siege? Usually it is Molong, Bulwark, Lima, but there are occasions where Lima just makes sense in a different comp. I've used her with Kinky before, for example. Do I use Beelzebub? I don't use Beelzebub in anything. He gets drafted about once every 50 RT. Oh, that's not true. I use him for Giants, Giants B12. But he gets drafted about once every... Oh! Come on, baby! One time! One time! Oh, that's HOH. That's HOH. But it was a spark! It was a spark! But yeah, Beelzebub, he's basically GB12, and then I'll use him about once every 50 wings in RTA, mostly as an anti-cleave unit, and that's about it. Pontos would work. I actually did use Pontos a little bit more towards the end of the season. His win rate wasn't really great. There was a little while there where I was thinking he was promising, and then the win rate just kind of fell off. But I never did ruin him properly either. Stella, I really thought that was gonna be an LD5 because we've been running good. I don't know. I thought it was there, man. I thought it was there. All right, if we don't spark in the next 3, we're gonna spam some unknowns or something. Wait, here's a spark. Guaranteed spark. Oh. All right, let's spam some unknowns. Let's spam some unknowns. You guys, by the way, you guys noticed it worked both times we did it. It worked both times we did it. I still know that this is a superstition. I still know this is a superstition, but I swear it has worked, I think, every single time on stream. It's worked to the tune of like 4 or 5 LD5s already, too. Oh, that was a double. There it is. Ah, see? See what I mean? Oh, okay. That is not HOH. I don't know how much you specifically needed a Fae, but that's not HOH. I don't think she was ever HOH. Just Lume. No, she was HOH, wasn't she? Crap, they did make her HOH, didn't they? I don't remember now. But the Unknown's got us a Spark. Not HOH. Okay. Alright, not HOH. Siege defense unit, occasionally. From time to time. Special League. Oh! There it is! Spark number 3. We hit our rates. Alright. He's HOH, but super long ago. I had to get him through summons. He was before my time. He was before. Oh! Spark number 4. Crushing the rates, guys. We're not crushing the quality. We are lacking on quality, but we are succeeding on rates. We're gonna make up for. We're going quantity over quality, apparently. Not really my first choice. I would have preferred quality over quantity, but you know. I mean, it was 3 really fast sparks. Can we get one more? I mean, 1 LD5 and all is good. Alright, do we try one more run of Unknowns? Let's try one more run of Unknowns. So, for those who are wondering why I'm summoning Unknowns, if you haven't been on summon streams before, the basic idea I have here is because I truly do believe that the Comtuous random number generator is poorly coded. That's a double right there. I believe in the time gate. And so I think when your summonings are bad, like the random number generator gets busted into a loop where it's just rolling the same numbers on its sequence. And when summoning is good, it's the same thing. Alright, that one was a rip. So basically what I think is that like you summon Unknowns until you get 2 sparks in a row, or you get 2 nat 3s and a single one, and then you're in that good sequence. Alright, here we go, guys. We got the SWC scrolls. Can we pull one last nat 5 to finish things up? Wait, LD4! It's HOH again, but it's another LD4. That was 5 LD4s, all crap. 5 LD4s, all crap. I did forget that we could get LDs from the SWC scrolls, though. Alright, we got 3 more tries here, guys. 3 more tries. We'll take an LD5. We'll take an LD5. That'll work. Getting lots of robo skill ups, at least. Alright, come on, baby. Come on. One time. I mean, the robos are probably better than the Onimushas, but... Alright, last scroll, baby. Come on. One time. Finish on a high note! That is not a high note. Maybe if he was light, it would have been okay. Alright. Oh, wait. Actually, we do have a couple more. We have a couple more. Alright, I mean, on the whole, bro, like, the LDs were super troll, but we did get sparks. Like, that's one of those kind of, like, mixed bags. Because, I mean, we got 5 LD4s on the rates of about 3.5, but they were just such bad LD4s. One more nat 5 right here, though. One more? Okay. One more spark of these. Oh, 2 more. Okay, wait, hold up. Finish with a bang! That is finishing with a bang. That was the second fake. All right, that is finished. That's how you finish right there. That's how you finish right there. Yeah, super solid overall session, man. The Carnell's obviously a huge win. Carnell's a huge win. We got two fake Nat 5s. Minato is also really good. You got 2 units that'll go into your RTA team. The Velajewel, honestly, you can play a Nemesis Velajewel, so I'd say you have like 2.5 units that make it into your RTA team, which is solid. And then the Velajewel will be good for siege offense as well. So, I mean, pretty solid overall. LD4s, we'll talk about those another time. All right, we're gonna jump back over to my account, bro. Congrats, man. I do think that was a really solid session overall. Thank you very much for having me do your sessions, having me do your summons, and Merry Christmas, man. Congrats on a couple new toys. And then we just gotta, because we were on the Asia server, it'll take an extra second. We're gonna switch back over to global, and then I'll open up the screen on mine. And I guess we'll do a little bit of Special League. Oh, you're very welcome, man. You're very welcome. Yeah, guys, there you go, man. I actually finished G1. Kind of a rip. Hey, Stellar, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out on stream. All right, so how do we want to test this water puppeteer out? What do we want to test this water puppeteer with? I still feel like Kraka would have some good synergy. What would make sense with water puppeteer and Kraka? That way you can also fit in on the stars. Because I'm going to have to rune stuff for this. Like, we can do the Mina, we could do the Escher. Those are usually really easy, just like low star monsters. It's basically got to be 2As, right? We could do a Rauk, we could do a Vigor, we could do Ikaru. Lulu, of course. Any solid LD4s that would make sense here? So it's got to be, it's 20-star Special League, so we got to think about what stuff is, yeah, she's not very good. Not this one. Water one has a 50% attack bar boost and an AoE freeze. The problem with the Light Robo, because I was trying to think of some Light Robo stuff as well. Yeah, so I was actually trying to think of Light Robo Carlos teams. But it's trying to take advantage of that, of the base speed also. Another interesting thought was bringing in, so one of my thoughts was bringing in like a Taeon and a Konamiya. Or even like Taeon Dova, something like that. Taeon, like just basically all attack bar boosters. So you'd need two ignore defense units. We could bring in a Bulldozer maybe? Bulldozer Copper. Yeah, but the thing is, with those comps, it's too easy for them to just ban out either the Carlos or the Light Robo. And then you wind up without any kind of synergy. Yeah, Kali would be a strong option. What if we did a Rage Kali? Kali is a possibility. With this, with this team that I'm looking. Oh, you know what? What about Sonya? Dude, what about Sonya? I want to try the Sonya. I like the Sonya idea. So check this out. This is the thought here. So Sonya 312. Kind of so-so stats, but Sonya 312, we put the Puppeteer right behind Sonya. Which actually, but see this leaves me without strip. So it'd have to be like Gemini. So if we did Gemini, Puppeteer, Sonya, and then 2 3-stars, I'd need a 3-star strip. It doesn't fit. More with a 2-star, it still doesn't fit, man. It doesn't fit. Like in RTA it could fit. Well, let's just try it. Let's just try it with high damage output. I feel like what we're not taking advantage of the Puppeteer's skill 3 this way. Believe it or not, I don't think I ever 2A'd the Fire Fairy because it wasn't my style of play. I'm pretty sure I don't have the Fire Fairy 2A'd. Yeah, I don't. All right, Kyle, have a good one, bro. So remember, Wojo, this is 20-star. This is 20-star that we're capped to. The Raccoon actually could work here. Raccoon could make sense here. Try the Raccoon. Try a Chloe. Oh, what about, doesn't this dude have a speed lead, Jamie? It's the 120 base speed. So the thing is, he gives you an attack speed buff. And then he can cut units with no will. He'd be interesting. So that's 6. So we go Sonya, Puppeteer, Double Harg. Sonya, Puppeteer, Double Harg, and then I need like 4-star speed lead, but one that's better than Chloe. Probably Gemini. No, Shimate. What about Shimate? Let's try it with the Shimate to start. So we need Water Pup and Shimate. There's the Shimite. There's the water pup. Okay. Okay, 245, that works. He doesn't need will. Revenge. $279. So the Sonya is 312. Let's move this over. That's not too bad, right? So we got Water Pup, Sonya, these two, and then we need something on Shimite. Okay, let's try that. Oh. Problem here is when he bans out the Sonya, I have no damage, right? Literally no damage. Okay, yeah, the Raccoon won't work here. You're gonna have to be Kali. Gonna have to be Kali. This is an auto loss. Huh. That's interesting. Wow. Did not expect that to work quite that well. I feel like we probably got lucky there. But that wasn't... That was interesting. Oh yeah, see now we're in trouble. Yeah, the water puppeteer just doesn't... These four actually work together really well. The water puppeteer doesn't fit this as well, but that tells me he might ban the water puppeteer. I don't think I can kill the Leica if he does. Oh, he bluffed me. Okay. Jose, it's SW Arena. So the big one here is I have to kill the Lauren. Oh, why did I just target Fran? I straight up got... I straight up meant to target Lauren, and I targeted Fran. Okay. Well. Yeah, Patrick, this is live. How you doing, man? That was a huge, huge proc for him. Dude, those procs were so big. Those were such huge procs. I play on global server. Patrick, Twitch starts in January. Okay, yeah, the Raccoon just doesn't really do enough there. I think the rest of them are fine. Let's try with the Escher. Oh, I know this one. So this is the first time they've given us the Sonya. Let's see what the Sonya can do. She can glance. That's what she can do. Wonderful. Oh, by 1 HP! Oh, by 1 HP! Alright, take two. She glanced again. Oh no, she missed crit. One or the other. Alright, not super impressed with Sonya so far, I gotta admit. And then we didn't even break the shield. That time was a crit, and we didn't even break the shield. Dude, what is wrong with this Sonya? She's awful, man. Alright, Sonya experiment is officially over. Sonya experiment is officially over. Yeah, she's fully skilled. Let's try the same thing with Teshar, actually. Because Teshar is OP. Wait, why is there so much HP on the Teshar? Something's wrong there. I mean, keep in mind, none of this is optimized. Like, this is just really testing a little bit. I wish Kraka had rooms. Ongi's got rooms. What if we try the Ongi-Uki here? No, we can do the Tashar now. This is what I said at the start, though. These variations, they don't have strip. This is why I feel like Gianna is going to be the key for Puppeteer. I'm sure there's other good comps, don't get me wrong. But it's why I see the Puppeteer synergizing so well with Gianna. Yeah, it would be nice to pull a Gianna and find out. Yeah, that was just one on like Rune Gap, but that was not a good comp. Okay. We're gonna give up on the Puppeteer for now. We're gonna give up on the Puppeteer for now. We can test more in RTA, but it's too hard to do this on 4-star. Too hard to do this with 4-star in like a 20-star special league. I do want to mess around with Kraka. Well, let's try this one more time with Kraka. I just don't see why they would let the combo through. I don't see why they would ever let the combo through. Alright, let's try that real quick. Oh, that's not good. No speed lead. He has a Tiana with no speed lead. Oh, I don't see why we care about Tiana, actually. Let's do that. Now, with this tuning, can we get the Mina to take an extra turn? Not quite. Okay. He's got to hit the Mina. Yeah. It doesn't even kill the Mina. Can she kill? Probably not, because she does... No, actually, yeah, she might have been able to kill there. Nah, it's not crit damage. Okay, so the play there was what? Probably... I don't even know what the play there was. Yeah, the Puppeteer just doesn't make sense in these types of teams. It needs to be strip CC. Puppeteer just needs to be played in a strip CC team. Well, fine. I've got one that looks just like yours. What's your point? I actually thought he drafted the Water Puppeteer. And then I was like, no, that's Megan. I would assume the Megan's fast enough. I'm not running anything on Swift, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, this team just doesn't make much sense together. Alright, officially giving up on Puppeteer for the time being. Put this back on Sekhmet for now. That's the wrong rune. There we go. Alright, so if we're not going to do... Those two get put away. That gets put away. I think the Escher, Shimite, Mina still work, and then that gives me two now 5s that I can use. I broke so many of these. Let's figure out who all's missing runes. Where'd this go? That should be Will. It's that one. Oh, he's on. You know what? We don't. It doesn't matter. We're not going to use Bulwark. Can we do something with Beelzebub? Pontos. So if we go Escher, Mina, Shimite, we need one speed lead and then one big damage dealer. Could be Oliver, Vanessa, but I don't think I need the 33. Pontos is interesting here. So what if we did one with the Pontos? We can drop the Raccoony as well. What about... I don't know if I really want to devil her, but... Oh, we could do a Gemini Nikki for fun. I think Pontos might be the better one to climb, but Gemini Nikki could be fun. Or what if we tried Light Robo Carlos? Or Tableau Jamire. Ah, let's do Tableau Jamire. Let's do a Tableau Jamire. Triple speed leads. Oh, well, then I can drop the Shimite, right? Tableau Jamire, Mina, Escher +1. Tableau Jamire, Mina, Escher +1. Can be a nat 5 at that point, bro. Because that's 15. Can't be that nat 5. It could be Ongyuki. Is he too fast? I have to speed the Tableau up. Okay, Mina is 308. Escher is 296. I have to speed the Escher up for one thing. What up, Ahmed? How you doing, man? Okay, so Tableau's 314. What about Teshar? Yeah, Teshar. I like that. That should work. It's gonna be weak to fire though. Oh no, we have the Mina. No, if he bans the Mina, we're really weak to fire, yeah. It's gotta be a nat 5, just maybe Nikki. What if we did a crit damage Nikki? What if we did a crit damage Nikki? If we gave Nikki Teshar's runes, how would she look? That's not bad. So, Tableau, Jamire, okay. So we do Tableau, Jamire, Mina, Escher, Nikki. Okay. They're gonna be in trouble if they steal the Escher or the Mina. I think I should have sped the Tableau up. I'm gonna get cut. I can boost him with the Escher actually, so that's fine. Huh, that actually works. I don't even have to speed the Tableau up, yeah. I didn't pay attention to how much damage the Nikki did, but that wasn't like, that wasn't very fair. That fight wasn't super fair. So let's get, wait until we get matched with somebody who's got high rune quality. Yeah, and the Escher is actually on Vio, so he could still have even proc there. It's 301 Vio. That one still felt like rune quality, but at the same time, that was a Nemesis Fran and a pretty cohesive draft. So, I don't know, maybe he was a Conqueror-ish player? I think we have to push up a little bit before we get to see more of if this team makes any sense. Thinking that's Nemesis. I was wondering when the first time somebody would ban Tableau would be, because the Jemire is not actually tuned. Right now the Jemire goes last. Probably need to slow that. Well, he goes after the Nikki, so he gets to reset the Nikki at least, but we might kill the Kali outright though. Let me see. Almost. You know what? Actually, we kill 3 things this way. And the Vio proc for good measure. Alright, let's, do we slow down the Jemire or do we speed up the Tableau? We slow the Jemire down behind the Mina at least. So Mina's 308, Jemire's 314. I just gotta slow him down by 6. That'll work. Yeah, if I actually optimized it, because I mean right now it's running kind of slow, but I could optimize this into probably a pretty decent team. But it would definitely have its limits. It doesn't have enough damage output to really perform once you reach up into the higher tiers. Because there's no defense break. It's all true damage. And there's no CC. Yeah, I shouldn't have banned the Kaki. They never, ever ban the Mina. Yeah, but what's the Swift Lucian replacing? Then you're at 21 stars. Yeah, that's my point, Ahmed. This team definitely has a ceiling. This would probably go, I mean, fine to like C2, C3, but I'd be surprised. I mean, well, the thing is, I'm talking about just running a set 5 monster comp also. Obviously, that should have been Escher. Escher gets contested a lot. Okay, we're fine. Should be able to kill the Miho because it'll get debuffed by the Nikki, but if it's a resistance Miho, maybe not. We should be fine. If we can get a heal block on the Miho, it's dead to the Tableau. First time the Mina's been banned. Makes sense though, because he went double fire. Oh, that's a lot of counters. Aww. Wait, he was 90. Oh, I misplayed that. I misplayed that. I got distracted. I should have just S1 the Miho with the Tableau. I got greedy. Haha, nice. I actually just wanted to see what would happen there. Orion solo? It's a secret crit damage Orion, guys. You didn't know. Spare Varisa can't outspeed me. Swift Varisa can't do enough damage. Should be fine. Is this the same guy? I didn't mess with the robos though. Something with Dark Robo could also be interesting. I don't have good like a Han Dark Robo would be really good, obviously. Both those robos are gonna be swift. Is he gonna bring a Fran? He needs a 3-star speed lead. Bernard. There's 3 swift units, but I get the speed lead. There's only 301, but I don't get to boost. Without the Escher, I don't get to boost the Tableau. That's actually a potential problem. I have double cleanse though. He's gonna get the stuns though. I think he wins this. Potentially wins this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe so. Oh, big proc. And no procs for me. My whole team on Vio. Whole team on Vio. Come on. Oh, that was a big proc too, though. Molong, Bulwark, Icarus +2, Lulu and something. Yeah, same basic concept. Juno, huh? Huh. Do I care about the Juno? Or do I just care about the Shushu? He does have cleanse too, though. Is the kill target here the Konamiya or the Molong? Good ban by him. The Nikki is definitely the ban against that draft. So the kill target actually starts off as Juno. People quit out too fast. That was far from over. He still had the Molong S2. My cleanse was gone. Molong easily could have gotten a bunch of stuns there. So I think the key to winning in Special League is just frustrate people. If they don't want to wait for you to finish a Tableau Jemire comp, they just quit out. Interesting. So if I'm him, I'd bring a Velio, ban the Nikki. Should be an easy win. But that's not the route he went. Okay. I don't remember if I have... Who has Will? I think one or two of them have Will, right? Oh, interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and cleanse. That's fine. Well, we're moving up. Top 5,000 now. What's the actual win rate? I was 5-5, and then we messed around with some stuff, but I'm 12-2 on, 12-5 on stream. 12-5 on stream, and that includes like those puppeteer ones. This team ain't making legend. This team ain't making legend, and this guy ain't making legend. As much as I would love to. I'd be happy with G3. I've never gotten over rank 220 in Special League, I think. What up, Yata? How you doing? Uh-oh, he took my Tableau. Okay. Apparently, he didn't have Monsters Ruined. He was really counting on the Jemire. It's not the same guy, is it? Is he just going to go Tableau Jemire here? Might be the same guy. I think this is the same guy. So let's just take the Tableau Jemire. I didn't pay attention. I mean, he's got 2 sustain units. I've got 2.5 because the Jemire cleanses, right? So Nikki and Escher both heal. Nikki and Jemire both cleanse. I technically have more sustain than he does. But it's all going to be about if I can kill the Dominic. If I kill the Dominic, I should win. If I kill the Dominic before he gets to go, that is. Could also be a Nemesis Fran. We'll see now. Doesn't look like it. Okay. It's not a terrible team, honestly. Kind of flexible. Feels like it does a little bit more. I mean, because the Nikki's not optimized at all. Actually, well, none of them are optimized. They literally all just have runes put on them. Well, that's kind of, yeah. You guys all saw me build them on stream in about 12 seconds. That's what I'm trying to say. Doing a little better than I thought it would do. Of the 2 losses, one of them was me screwing around when I did the Magnum one just because I wanted to see what would happen. Or the last 2 losses. So he should have a wedge jet? Oh, he's just doing that. Okay. She has the higher base. It's a lot of artifact damage from Nikki into defense scaling monsters too. Well, we're up into Conquer. Imagine when I speed this team up a little bit too. What's the Nikki look like? Oh, the Nikki's on Swift, that's right. She doesn't need to be any faster. She could be, but she doesn't need to be. She could be a lot faster, actually. Nice, Wojo. I wonder if I should put the Escher on Swift. I mean, the build's been doing well, but pretty soon we're going to get into situations where we start getting outsped. Because I think my best Swift set is like still sitting on the Sekhmet, isn't it? Yeah, so that could go over to Escher. I knew it. Oh well. Force ban either way. It still gets me the comp I want. Oh! Does prevent the immunity, but man, stuns would have been nice there. Dead Mina, I think? Yeah. Let's keep him asleep. Wow, Vlad. Aw, rip. Twice we missed the stun. Oh, that was a big proc for him too. He's got his S2 back. Nope. Oh, that thing hits so hard. Dude, that thing hits so hard. Nah, you got this one. Probably should have just banned the Leo. I think I actually could have killed the Kinky. It's a lot of damage that comes through on the Nikki. And the revenges don't really matter. I think I should have banned the Leo there. Interesting. Did we match up with him earlier? We must have. I don't think I can even make a team. Bird, bird, where are you? There you are. What up, Zenkai? How you doing? I think I have to draft Magnum. I'm pretty sure I have to draft Magnum. That's the only way I can make Shimate is unrange, yeah. Has to be Magnum. To be fair, Magnum's not a bad draft right here with the Leo on the field, but he'll just ban the Leo, of course. So Barbara. Ooh. Okay, not a bad start. That is a little bit of a, not a little bit. It was an Antares luck sack. Let's be clear, that was an Antares luck sack, but still, it's not even. Oh well, Magnum's gonna get a. I didn't get a full turn there, huh? So he gets a kill on the Mina. Antares just takes the turn naturally here. Oh, missed the crits too. That's not good. Does he kill Antares here? Oh, okay. So Vlad, how come you're not buying anything? Well, that's weird. I think I'll reserve. I can go between Tableau and Verd or Antares. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with banning the Leo then. Yes and no. Yeah, I mean, yes, you can definitely use the Ethna, but she's going to give you a little bit less overall damage output. She doesn't give you the cleanse. She does add defense break. She does add a strip into stun. So, I mean, I think she would work. I think the Nikki works a little bit better here, but obviously LD5. But yeah, I do think I think the Ethna would probably work here. I think there's a fair number of, honestly, there's probably a fair number of units that you could flex pick here. Almost. Almost. Man, he lands it all, too. See, I would have gone with the S2 there, but... big proc from the Lulu also. And a big proc from the Suki. Another really big proc right there. Okay, well, Tableau kind of made up for it on the proc side at the end. That was... yeah. I mean, he had a lot of big procs there, so I'm not sure how I feel, if I feel like I luck sacked that one or if I got lucky to catch up. I'm really not sure. But the question is, like, did they matter? Like, it was pretty much over once the Moor died, so he took a lot of turns at the end, but they didn't really matter, whereas those Suki procs at the start were huge. Oh, that's a nice pick. That's a nice pick. If I take out the Fran, he has very little sustain, though. Still the same situation. If I take out the Fran, he has very little sustain. So now I feel like he's banning Mina. If he's banning Mina, I don't care about the Fran, right? Yeah, he's still heal blocked. That heal block right there, by the way, is why I feel like the Nikki is going to matter more than the Esna, because you're going to face a lot of teams like this. And the heal block on Nikki's kit is very underrated. Like, Antares not being able to heal himself was huge there. Just the general attribute neutrality of Nikki. Don't get me wrong, Ethna's really strong since her buff, but I tested her a lot on Swift at the end of the season, and I lost nearly every time with her. I do feel like Vio, her buff was huge for Vio, but not so much for... Got you. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Chroma, huh? I don't think a Chroma really makes sense here because I'm just doing raw damage. I can ban the Bird. Yeah. Yeah, Chroma doesn't really make sense here. Leo makes sense. Okay, now I have to ban the Leo. Bans the Jamire, huh? I'd have banned the Nikki if I were him, but I don't have Artemil. Still, I feel like you would want to ban anything that can kind of cleanse there. Oh, he did get in front. Crap. He got all the way in front. Oh, and he procced to boot. Can we kill? That looked kind of squishy. Yeah, we can kill. Cool. actually don't really care if Tableau is stunned or not. It cycles either way. Ah, rip. Stun. Nice. Can Artemil solo? I feel like I should be able to win this. That was a lot of damage. That's a lot of freaking damage. Heal block. Nope. Heal block. Oh, there it is. You know what? I like the S1 damage more. Yeah. C2. Only one wing left though. All right, I think I underestimated this team a little bit. I mean, to be fair though, first 2 days, people don't have stuff ruined. I don't know if this is day 2 or day 3. But yeah, I mean, people don't have stuff ruined, and this, I'm not facing real competition yet, but still, this team climbed better than I thought it would. Especially because it's not optimized. Might actually roll with a variation of this team for Special League, because it's fun-ish. I mean, it's just spamming the same thing over and over, but if I build out a few pivots, certainly gets the wings done quick. Never really been my style, but at least it's not CC. It does let me get to use the Nikki, which I enjoy. I could try this with Kraka also, but I think the Nikki is just really key here. I think the Nikki makes a big difference on this team. Could try it with Van Cliff, but that wouldn't make much sense. What up, Axe? How you doing, man? I mean, I'm running Tableau Nikki, also free to play. Oh, took my Escher. That creates problems. Since he also... Antares Verd or Antares Magnum. Those are my only options here. Have to be Verd. That's literally my only options, right? Yeah. It's just gotta be Verd on Taurus. I think he wins this pretty easy. I had first pick too, so I just messed up. Cause I've been first picking Escher because he's contested. Oh, bad resistance. But I guess it doesn't actually make a difference there. Yeah, same thing. Okay, that's GG. I should really 2-8 Gina for Special League one of these days. Gina and the Fire one. Alright guys, well that's it. Today's stream's a little bit shorter, but partly with the holidays I was planning a shorter stream anyway, and we're out of wings. So, we're out of wings, we're done with summons. Wojo, we are good for Thursday, man. That's it for today's stream. So guys, as always, I appreciate you hanging out with me on stream. Remember to follow on Twitch. Link is pinned in the description. We're starting, I think we have 2 or 3 streams left. 2 or 3 streams left on YouTube. And guys, have a great night. I'll see you on Thursday. If I don't see you on Thursday, happy holidays.